Handa na ba you? Handa na mi.
Ano? Handa na ni?
Handa na mi.
BBM or Pacman?
Epal o bida-bida ng miyembro ng gabinete.
Kung may susuportahan o i-endorso man si Pangulong Duterte sa pagkapangulo, anong letra kaya ang meron sa kanyang pangalan?
Oh.
Cellphone.
Face mask. Alcohol.
May one and only. Yan!
Ang aking mga kaibigan ngayon mga millennial.
Maraming mga nega gusto ko ipa-deport sa ibang planeta.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers.
Ang bandila ng Pilipinas sabay-sabay taas.
It will take a strong man. Alright! Pwede bang tumayo para ipakita kung anong suot mong pang-ibaba?
Pang-basketball.
Pakita mo, dadamayan kita kasi naka-shorts na yun.
I was expecting harder questions like love life.
Oh, Ina and Michael, ito pinakakatakutan ko na programa niya.
Diba, it's always nice to see yung lighter side ng mga ini-interview natin.
It's been a wonderful experience tong pag-guest ko sa inyong show.
Ngayon lang ako nakaranas ng ganito.
Matanggal na stress.
Maraming salamat, lalo na sa natatat.
Ratatat! Ratsadang tanong, tapatan at tarang, tahan.
Good morning! It's August 3, 2023. Oras na naman para makapagkwentuhan at kulitan. Kasama mga taong nasa sentro ng balita ngayon, dito lamang po yan sa Politiskoop. Ako si Ina Andolong.
Michael Fajatin po, magandang Huwebes sa inyong lahat. Yan, maulan pero... Maulan, oo. Oo, actually, siguro ang tansya ko mga every 15 minutes mula kahapon, yung pabugso-bugso siya na malalakas. Si Ina, okay. Boom! Ganun, parang gano'n. So, yan. Yung mga labada nyo, guys, baka wala na kayo sinusuot, Baliktarin nyo lang yung brief nyo, yung t-shirt, di ba? Pwede naman
yun. Yun lang yung problema ni Michael tuwing umuulan ng kanyang mga labada.
Mga labada.
So. But anyway, okay, puntahan na po natin ang ating guest this morning. This is his first time here in Politiskoop.
Yeah.
Okay, mahalaga sa pamilya Aquino ang buwan ng Agosto. Yan ay dahil ngayong buwan ginugunita ang pagkamatay ni na dating Senador Ninoy at dating Pangulong Cory Aquino.
Kaya naman may ilang mga programa na isasagawa ngayong buwan para alalahanin at bigyang halaga ang naging kontribusyon nila sa sambayanan. Yan.
Okay, yan po ang pag-uusapan natin at iba ba? Nako, welcome to Politiskoop. Deputy Executive Director ng Ninoy at Cory Aquino Foundation, si Kiko Aquino-Dee.
Yan. Huwag kayo mamalik mata. Yan. Tingnan natin.
Yan ang umaga po.
Yan. Of course, Kiko is the a grandchild of Ninoy and Cory Aquino. Pamangkin po ni former President Ninoy. Thank you for being here, Kiko.
Salamat din po sa pagtanggap, Ma'am Ina, Sir Michael. Thank you very much po.
Naku, wag mo nga kaming isi-sir, Ma'am.
Okay. Lalo kami mga bata. Yan.
Tama naman yung intro namin, no? So August is obviously a very important, significant month for your family because of the events that happened during this month to your lolo and lola. And we understand you have several events or programs lined up. Lined up. Can you tell us about that first?
Well, ano po? So, ayun nga, dahil yung buwan ng Agosto po, talagang naging Kino month siya by happenstance. Kasi August 1 po yung day na pumanaw po yung Lola Cory ko after her sort of bout with colon cancer. And of course, August 21 po yung day na na-assassinate po yung Lolo Ninoy ko. And that sort of started us along the path back to democracy. So, this August po, parang yung medyo mnemonic namin ngayon ay parang puro 1 siya, no? So August 1, August 11, August 21 po. So August 1, last Tuesday po, yung family had our regular mass po sa Manila Memorial Park para sa death anniversary po ng Lola Cory ko. It was open to the public pero relatively smaller event kasi syempre working day. And maulan nung panahon na yun. Actually, we were very minamom ko parang nung gabi nung nagdi-dinner kami, talagang hindi namin na-gets na talagang yung 1 hour na or 1.5 hours na nandun kami sa Manila Memorial, tumigil yung ulan, hindi kami
Oh,
namroblema
wow.
sa
Okay.
ano. Kasi kung nakapunta na po kayo doon sa Puntod, kasi ano
Many
yung may
times.
bubong lang po yung mismong
Yes.
grave. Tapos may konting tents lang po doon tuwing may mass. Pero talagang open air siya papunta eh. So sobrang swerte talaga
Wow,
nakipag-cooperate po yung
okay.
panahon. So that was last Tuesday po. And then August 21 is we also have a mass sa Santo Domingo Church po para sa 40th death anniversary po ng Lolo Ninoy ko po. So actually it's funny kasi parang yun, just for foundation work po, ni-research kasi po namin yung mga dating speeches ng Lola Cory ko po commemorating the death anniversary. Tapos lalo na po nung presidente siya, since that's what we have footage on, all of the masses were really in Santo Domingo Church, and that's sort of
Okay.
calling back to yung wake ng Lolo Ninoy ko po na nabigla talaga yung pamilya eh. Parang like, I mean, nangyari yung nangyari, and then umuwi sila from Boston and wala silang ideya kung aalog-alog lang ba sila doon sa Times Street kung saan originally gaganapin yung wake or kung marami yung pupunta. And when it turned out to be the latter, yung Santo Domingo Church was very the family was very grateful to Santo Domingo Church that they allowed us to host the wake there on very short notice, no. So parang ngayong 40th death anniversary, we sort of want to just commemorate yun nga po, all the sort of amazing events that happened after 1983 as well. So that's 10 a.m. po on one holiday po yun. So please, if you'd like to join us po, it's a very big venue, so we'd be very happy to see you there. And then yung sa gitna po, may August 1 tayo.
Oo nga eh, parang meron eh.
Yun
Oo,
po yung
okay.
yung foundation po, it's currently yung pangalan ay Ninoy and Cory Aquino Foundation, but tatlo na po kasi yung I don't know what the term is, but yung principles na
oo.
inaalagaan namin ngayon. And yung huli po doon is yung Tito Noy ko po who sadly passed away po 2 years ago. His death anniversary was last June 24. But medyo para August,
Isa na lang.
so August we don't forget Tito Noy. Meron din po tayong isang concert. It's called Pinoy's Playlist, the concert na gaganapin po sa Arete, I forget if you call it building, the Hyundai Theater in Arete Ateneo. Syempre sobrang lapit ng Ateneo sa puso kasi ng tito ko, and one of the things that he left, or one of the things that he left when he passed away, was his very sort of extensive collection of CDs,
He is an
music, and
avid
everything.
music, talaga, no?
Ando ba si Noel Cabangon? Si Noel Cabangon.
Yeah, opo. Si Sir Noel
paborito niya yan
will be there performing po with some other guests that we'll be announcing over the next few days. Pero this is August 11 po, 8 p.m. sa Ateneo. If you're interested in registering, check the social medias na lang po, the Facebook page of the
Why do you have to
Pinoy
register pala?
page po.
Why do you have to register pa?
Opo.
Why do you have to
Sorry po?
register? Why do you have to
Well,
register?
it's a free concert po kasi. So, there's walang ticket po, but we're raising funds for the Pinoy Endowment Fund. So, isa po itong pondo na sumusuporta sa mga college students na scholars po sa Ateneo. So, walang ticket po, pero kung ano man po yung kaya nating iambag for the scholarship, we welcome any donation. But kasi alam naman natin, Ateneo, it's meron po kasi school nga po siya, may security concerns po to enter the campus. So, kailangan lang namin ng konting, or more actually Ateneo than NCAF, pero kailangan ng Ateneo yung konting datos lang tungkol sa kung sino yung pupunta, ano yung kotse na gagamitin, kung by car po tayo pupunta, or kung maglalakad po tayo doon, konting lang po. Kailangan ma-register lang po para alam nila kung sino papasok, sino hindi.
Ay, nabanggit mo, Kiko, kanina, you have 3 persons
Principals.
Principals na inaalagaan ninyo, syempre ang reputasyon,
Legacy.
of course, their legacy. How are you doing this? Apart from etong August, syempre nga dahil may mga special, may significant events during this month. But how are you protecting their reputations and legacy, especially during this time? I'm sure you've always been asked about this, ng problema ng fake news, and many know that they are geared towards attacking talaga your family.
Well, siguro po so how are we addressing it? Medyo learning process din po kasi siya since yung Aquino Foundation po, it started as the Benigno S. Aquino Foundation nung panahon ng Lola Cory ko po, that was put together in 83. Active po siya from 83 to 86, tapos nag-pause nung naging presidente yung lola ko. And then afterwards, syempre nung panahon na yun, naging presidente na yung lola ko, na tanggal na yung diktador and everything. Parang the thinking was, okay, parang, and part of it was bilang tao yung lola ko, talaga parang hindi siya marunong magbuhat ng sariling bangko. So yung Aquino Foundation was really geared towards sort of charitable sort of involvement. No? So yung unang projects ng Aquino Foundation involved siya sa farmers cooperatives. It was one of the early supporters po of microfinance, yung microloans na very usong-uso ngayon. And it involved itself in activities like that. Pero yung deliberate storytelling about Ninoy and then now Cory and Pinoy, meron lang po tayong, we have the Aquino Center, which is in Tarlac, na currently nire-renovate po. We had wanted to finish the renovation in time for actually the 40th, pero mukhang next year pa po siya aabot. But that's the only sort of really serious attempt we made na, okay, explicitly, ito yung kwento ni Ninoy, ito yung part ng kwento ni Cory, wala pa doon yung karamihan ng presidency and post-presidency, just EDSA. So, I think ever since, especially last year, parang yung project, yung work ng NCAF has largely been internal na, okay, let's get all of our material together. Marami kasing materials na na-turn over sa amin recently, yung radio and TV Malacanang materials ng lola ko was recently digitized also last year. Yung sa Tito Noy ko po, it's been with us for some time, but medyo parang pinapasadahan na rin namin to catalog. And then at the same time, marami ring mga papeles yung lolo ni Noy ko, kasi siya, unlike yung lola ko parang Marie Kondo ba yun na mahilig mag-declutter. Pero yung lolo ni Noy ko talagang tinatabi niya lahat ng gamit niya. So marami siyang mga papeles na medyo nakatambak lang sa Tarlac since parang out of respect to him, hindi siya tinapon din ng mga magulang ko. But we're sort of digging through them now. Parang a lot of speeches that he gave before, mga privileged speeches niya na aren't so publicized now. We're currently just encoding, and then over the next few months we'll be releasing that material online. So it's really been an internal process for now. Kasi yun nga parang wala siya sa DNA ng NCAF na okay, storytelling talaga ang gawain natin ngayon. So it's really trying to learn, first of all, ano ba talaga yung kwento, from like the hard sort of historical work na what is the story we want to tell from Ninoy to Pinoy. And then pag nabuo na yon, which we're I think that's yung milestone din pag na-relaunch yung museum, which we're targeting either late this year or early next year. Yun yung first milestone. Ito yung kwento, start to finish. And then pag buo na yon, how do we start telling it now in a language, in a medium na naiintindihan ng madla? No? So how do we medyo mahina po ako sa social media despite my age, but it parang how do we tell that now on things like TikTok, on Facebook pa rin, or whatever Twitter is called now, parang ano yung how do we do that, right? So it's a medyo learning process po tayo.
Okay, so abangan na lang po 'yan sa mga interesadong malaman ang kwento po ng nila former Senator Ninoy, former President Cory, I'm sure also former President Noynoy, coming from the family mismo, based on documents, sabi nga ni Kiko, based on speeches, and kung ano-ano pa nga pong mga papeles na nakatambak daw po sa kanila. Okay, Michael?
Yeah, thank you, Ina. Ako, I see the kala ko, ano ba ito? I see the semblance of the Aquino, the smile, the face, yung wangis mo. So I've been with your Tito Noy and si Tita Cory. Ito lang sa akin.
Sige, later na.
Sige,
Sorry,
go muna.
sorry, Mike.
Go on.
Thank you. Ito, ang ano ko lang, ikaw kasi napapansin ko, sabi mo, Lola Cory, Lola Ninoy, parang gano'n. Kaya kami, Tita Cory, saka ano, di ba? Parang medyo yun nga, you're 30 years siguro at this point in time, right?
31 po, oo.
31, tama, ayun. So ito, ang tanong ko yung binabanggit mo yun, kasi syempre uso na ngayon, may mga AI na nga di ba? Yung software and all. So, do we foresee yung sinasabi mo na how do we tell the story? Kasi maganda yan. Kasi ako, fairly, ano ba ito? Mas matanda ako sa'yo, ibig sabihin. So, parang ako, may mga abisado pa ako speeches ni Lolo Noy mo Pero sabi, para tito lang. Mga ganyan. So, how do you document? Kasi maganda yung binabanggit niyo, yung mga unpublished, unseen, mga ganyan. How do you document this in such a way, in such a manner na you tell the story? Lalo na doon sa mga kaedad mo. Yan, sige. Di ba mga ganyan, yung mga millennials and all. How do you tell this story? Meron bang effort? Like binanggit ni Ina kanina kasi, di ba, parang demonize and all, nung panahon, ito yung mga nakaraang sockman. How do you tell the story in such a manner that people would understand? Kasi ngayon, yung 500 piso ang nakikita nila, di ba, sa Lola Cory and Lolo Ninoy mo. So how do you tell the story, Tol?
Actually, ayun po. So parang pinag-aaralan po pa rin namin. Pero I'm glad na nabanggit niyo po yung AI kasi medyo napag-usapan din namin yun So,
baka pwedeng i-hologram. Di ba parang pwedeng i-hologram na sila na parang yung mga ganyan na nagsasalita?
I think kailangan we have to figure out how to do it tastefully also. Like, ewan ko, medyo comic book nerd po ako So yung lumabas na movie na Flash na kamakailan. Parang medyo, they featured a lot of former actors there. A lot of them na, yung iba yumaon na rin po. Pero parang, using like, parang digital technology to put them on screen na some like that, some not. So parang nasa timpla din po yun Pero on the topic nga po of AI, medyo kahinaan nga po namin ngayon is, or strength ni Lolo Ninoy talaga yung oratory niya. Diba?
Oratorical,
If he speaks, people listen, no? And then yung lola ko, and similarly, yung lola ko, not definitely different style of speaking, pero yung nakakapanghinayang naman sa kanya, she gave a lot of speeches even after she was president. Parang yung at least for me nung August 1, yung point of reflection for me actually was more sa dami ng ginawa niya from 72 to 92. Parang mas pinag-iisipan ko last August yung lahat ng ginawa niya after. She was active in not electoral politics pero talking about important issues. She was active with that until her sickness, di ba? Pero so parang we have these speeches na walang audio kasi wala namang sumusunod na RTVM kay Lola noong after 92. And then in Lolo Ninoy's case, ang nahanap namin kasi sa papeles niya sobrang like hundreds of copies of the same speech. Tapos di ko mag-gets bakit sobrang dami. Pero tapos na-realize ko lang po. Kasi nung like late 60s, early 70s, kung ipapakalat mo yung speech, kailangan mag-print ka ng sobrang dami. Tapos ipapinit mo ngayon wala. Diba? Kasi wala namang internet noon So we have these texts that are really from them. And parang pero yun nga yung sort of yung at least sinasabi sa akin yung gutom ng mga tao ngayon talagang is for video, for audio content. So baka parang and like it also dawned on me yung isang pinsan ko parang nung pinag-usapan namin. Parang yung very simple line na ay alam mo gusto ko marinig talaga yung boses ni Lola ulit. Like it's been so long already. So I think that's something that we'd really like to look into. But syempre parang balance din po yun Parang how do we do it in a way that is tasteful? How do we do it? But in a way that sort of speaks today. Na I think magandang gabay nga is yun. Kaming mga apo ni Lola, Lola Cory in particular na siya halos yung nagpalaki sa amin through our parents, di ba? Kasi parang yung Lolo Ninoy ko was more or less full-time politician and then 7 years in prison and then 3 years he had together with the family. Pero what that meant was for the most part, yung mga magulang namin, si Lola Cory yung nagpalaki sa amin. So we'd like to think na yung pagmamahal that we have for her, yun sana yung magiging gabay na okay, this is how we can translate it in a way that's modern but still hindi siya nalalayo sa lola na nakilala namin.
Yung point of view niyo naman bilang family. Maganda yan, maganda yan. We are looking forward with that. Kasi kunyari kay Ninoy, for example, Diba? I've watched so many of his speeches, pero primarily sa ibang bansa, like in Boston, yung mga ganyan mga speeches
Yeah.
sa mga ibang ano. Ako misado ko nga yung mga ilan dyan kasi I grew up really with his speeches. Ibig sabihin, itong sinasabi niyong documentary, would this also translate into film? Yan. Kasi, di ba, maraming ng film ang lumalabas, yung, di ba, yung sa mga Marcoses. Do you still foresee any of the films getting produced? Naman na parang ito na hindi yung commercial Hollywood or yung mga Filipino ano natin, but yung parang indie sa inyo na punto de vista naman ng mga kaanak at malalapit na kaibigan ng inyong pamilya.
Again, ano po, parang medium is something that we're talking about na various means. So syempre, at least yung advice sa akin ngayon, which I take to heart is mahalaga sa mga tao ngayon yung mga short form content. So yung mga films na 90 minutes, medyo not off the table for sure, pero we've done some along those lines. So for example, especially I think in the period between August 21 and September 21, yan, very convenient na may ganung ano, parang yun yung dates kasi death anniversary of Ninoy, which is sort of when martial law started to end, and then September 21 or 23, depending on who you ask, parang start of martial law. Parang there's that period there working with groups like we're working with different groups also to commemorate September 21, and one of the things that that the foundation owns is we have a documentary nga of Ninoy called The Last Journey of Ninoy. You can actually search nyo po Last Journey of Ninoy. And then yun, because lang ano po, kasi syempre very iconic yung scene of him on the after being shot, him on the floor of the airport. May warning lang po doon na graphic imagery, but I mean
trigger warning,
it's a
uso ngayon yan.
put out by the foundation. You can watch it now po, and we'll be bringing it. We hope to be bringing it around to different schools din po. But ayun po, more broadly, I guess, like for me at least, the very important thing is let's make sure that all the documents are clear. Let's make sure that our story is straight, it's truthful, and it's compelling, di ba? Kasi parang very
narinig ko nga sabi ng lola mo
lola.
Yung lola mo, ang aral sa'yo doon sa sinabi mo speech, do not lie, do not rob, ay mga ganun, di ba? Ito yung mga foundations na, kumbaga, binigay sa'yo yan, di ba, na parang tagubilin sa'yo. So, lahat should be truthful and all. Tama ba?
Yeah, exactly. Parang siya rin yung mumulto sa amin kung ano-ano yung sasabihin namin.
Okay, medyo lalayo lang ako ng konti, no? Ako, I noticed si Kiko in some of the recent events that happened, especially in Manila Memorial. Ikaw yung you've been giving speeches or talking doon, diba, to your supporters. Is this you and other maybe your grandchildren stepping up to the plate following the passing of former President Ninoy? Siyempre, kumaga, ikaw ba magiging new face ng Aquino family? Is this what we can expect? O sige, medyo weird naman kung sagutin niya siyang face, but are we going to see more of you to talk about? Ikaw na ba ang magsasalita for your family for now?
Since ako nga po yung directly involved sa Aquino Foundation, parang ako yung I would be the point person for yung ganitong events when the family has to put something out there. Parang yun po yung parang division of labor natin. But I think ayun nga, parang kaming magpinsan in the context of Tito Noy or the Apos, whatever you call our group, I guess. Medyo, especially last year, nag-usap talaga kami na, okay, parang here it is, here's what we have, here's what happened, ano yung gusto natin mangyari. And, ayun, parang all of us were just clear na, parang, syempre, parang pedestal of pedestal yung tingin namin kina lolo, lola, even Tito Noy, right? But parang hindi naman, we don't need people to see them exactly that way na mga santo sila or whatever, right? I mean, we have a very special relationship with them. Pero sana lang lumapit doon sa pananaw namin about them yung tingin ng madla, 'di ba? So, that's sort of what we need to do. And aside from just putting material out there, ayun, unfortunately, they're not here to speak for themselves, no? And someone would have to, parang someone would have to be able to present
Yeah.
someone aside from just their video material, someone has to sort of
Yeah.
speak for them as well.
And that is
And
you.
medyo ako yung kaya
Yan.
doon, kumbaga.
Yan na.
Do
Ikaw
you
na yung
feel the
kaya.
pressure? Do you feel pressured? Siyempre parang, yeah, malaking response. It's a big responsibility.
Pati mga ganun-ganun ni Kiko, parang si ano rin si Pinoy mga, di ba? Sige, go.
Hindi naman po masyado kasi parang, I mean, again, at least kaming magpinsan, the Apos of Ninoy and Cory, medyo nagkakasundo naman kami na that part of our family story is something we're very proud of, but it's also parang that's the end of that story, right? So parang none of us are really interested in electoral politics anymore. Like again, yung sinabi ko po nung August 1 is what Lola did was parang she didn't teach us to be politicos. She taught us to be citizens, 'di ba? And parang in each of our own ways, parang in our own fields, parang we're finding ways to live out that lesson, no? So, pero yun, so parang when you say pressure, parang in a way, sobrang laki niya. But at the same time, parang reflection ko rin sa sarili ko, like before working full-time sa Aquino Foundation, I used to teach po, and like I used to do research, that academe sort of thing. Yun parang very high pressure na it's competitive, like am I doing as well as my colleagues and everything. This one naman, it's even bigger in a way kasi parang sobrang laki ng legacy of the Aquinos. Wow, ang laki. Pero parang in a way, parang comforting din na, well, in terms of competitors, parang kami-kaming magpinsan lang yung parang kami-kaming mag-apo lang yung pwedeng gumawa nito eh. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, and then like, yun nga, parang we're not interested in elections. So parang it's not like, okay, kung by 2025, kailangan ganito, ganyan. Hindi naman ganun yung time horizons po natin. Eh. Medyo parang, kumbaga, mahabang laban po ito, just like before. But at the same time, it's one that, parang we, kumbaga we're kind to ourselves naman na okay, parang ito yung nangyari, malala yung nangyari, and getting things back to where they should be, parang mahabang proseso po yan.
Okay. Can you
Okay,
expound
sususugan ko
on
yung
that?
sinabi ni Ina, na sinabi
sige.
niya yung ganyan. No? Hindi lang yung sinasabi mo na baka multuhin kayo. Kasi parang konsyensya rin, parang ganon. Kasi ganito ba, parang people acknowledge that the sacrifices made by the Aquinos, no? The sacrifices made by Ninoy, by the sacrifices of your Lola Cory, and Pinoy, di ba? Kaya nga yung kanyang love life na-sacrifice eh. Ang ibig sabihin ko rin dito, Kiko, ito pang sacrifices nila, yung sinasabi ni Ina kanila, you're kind in your own as a clan, as a family, would like to just, alagaan itong mga sakripisyong ito sa pamamagitan nga ng paglalahad, sa pamamagitan ng pagpapatuloy. Kung may sinasabing fake news, you fight it with facts. Parang gano'n. So ito, i-collate nyo lang, parang ang ginagawa nyo, parang hindi nga pedestal eh. Binibigay nyo lang, nilalahad nyo lang yung kasaysayan natin. So will this be more of the historical distortions which are happening? Ito bang paglalahad nyo as a family was a conscious effort. Just put the facts out there na yung i-collate. Just sinasabi mo, kino-collate lang yung mga already established achievements of the Aquino family.
At saka po, just susugin ko lang po yun, parang, in fact, parang like, I guess, baka starting out, I used to think is na trabaho ko is, okay, fight fake news. Pero now it's really, parang tingin ko, yung trabaho ko is to tell a story. No? And sometimes that means responding to certain questions that maybe would not have been there kung walang fake news. Pero parang hindi ko naman job na, like I think someone was also mentioning na parang online, like how do I feel about all of these things. And sa totoo lang, maybe baka pagkukulang ko rin to, but I honestly do not expose myself too much to a lot of what's said about my family online. Na syempre parang we have consultants who tell us na okay, ito yung mga pinagsasabi ngayon, and it is aggravating. I'm never in a good mood at the end of those meetings. Pero pero for me, it's really okay. Ito yung kwento. Let's see how to tell it properly. right?
Yeah.
And kung meron
Ganun
mang
lang
fake news
kasimple.
diyan, then parang I think it's not, kumbaga it's a bad position to be in kung tagasagot ng kami parati ng hindi
Mm.
ganito, hindi ganito, hindi ganito. So
Oo.
parang for me
Oo,
it's really
tama.
let's tell our story properly,
Oo.
right?
Or just
So
have content na they can watch na based on facts. Parang ganun lang kasimple, di ba? Kasi if there are so many
oo.
contents out there which, you know, have, ano ba ito, malevolent implications, you just tell the facts as your own. Parang ganun lang sa inyong pamilya.
Okay.
Just parang
Oh,
tell our story. Parang everything else is noise in a way. So parang
Sige,
how do we
ito, may
Oh.
tatanong ako sa'yo. Siyempre, maraming nangangamusta sa inyong pamilya. O, kamusta naman si Tita Chris mo? Yan, parang ganyan.
Talagang tinanong mo yun.
Siyempre, oo, go.
Sige, well, si Tita Chris, I think this year parang has largely been parang improvement over last year po. Medyo
Good.
honestly parang I am not as good at keeping up with all the medical bulletins as maybe I should be. Pero alam ko lang po is yung situation niya is she's doing better pero medyo mahaba lang po yung treatment regimen niya. So it'll be a while before she comes back. Pero the good news is parang meron siyang mga doktor who she's happy working with, and ayan po, parang we're sort of moving in that direction. Right. We're moving in a
Susunod ko
very
lang, may
positive
konti kasi ito, laging tinatanong sa Tito Noy mo naman, yung kanyang Coke Zero Life eh. How about the love life of Tita Chris? Ano ba? Colorful ba? Sorry, kailangan ko itanong to kasi yung sa palasyo, baka
Well, ano po, siguro
nanonood ka ba kay
at
Pinoy,
least,
siguro, alam mo naman, ako lagi nagtatanong sa tito mo niyan eh. Sige,
well, ano po, I think sasabihin ko na lang, I met VG Leviste for the first time, I think, nung
wala akong
Tuesday.
binanggit ha?
And
Oo,
parang,
yan.
okay naman siya. Good handshake, very, parang very, very kind to, me, to my mom, my titas. So, parang,
Yeah.
we're always, kung saan, wherever Tita Chris finds happiness, that's where we want to be.
Okay. Ako,
Alright.
isa na lang ang tanong ko, not related to your Tita Chris, but can you expound a little bit more doon sa nababanggit mo kanina na wala na sa inyong magpipinsan ang interesado sumali sa eleksyon?
Not even at local level? Oo.
Oo, wala na. So, ano na ang aasahan ngayon ng mga supporters ng family nyo pagdating dyan? Kumbaga, ano na?
Well, I think, siguro po, parang yung pinaka-ehemplo talaga namin si Lola Cory na parang nung natapos na yung panunungkulan niya as president, wala naman siyang, she could have, no? Pero wala naman siyang hinabol na ibang electoral position. But all the same, parang whenever may ginawa yung gobyerno na hindi maganda in her view,
She talks.
she would be out there, she would speak out, right? So tingin ko po na yun yung landas na sinusundan namin ngayon, na parang none of us are interested in electoral politics anymore because parang we saw the difficulties, the immense difficulties that it brought on Lolo Ninoy especially, but also Tito Noy, Lola Cory. And ayun, parang it's such a daunting task, no? Pero parang yung medyo consolation namin doon is yun, si Lola showed us a way, no? And I think that's hindi lang para sa amin yun, no? Parang sinasabi na Lola is the icon, the mother of democracy, icon of democracy, all of these things. And I think yung pinapakita niya is democracy is, oo, parang mahal, like, again, similar to what I said yesterday, nung Tuesday po, parang democracy is listening to the will of the majority, no? Parang hindi lang pwedeng ibaliwala yung majority, right? But at the same time, parang hindi pwede na yung nagdi-disagree mananahimik lang in a democracy. Kasi paano mabubuo yung will of the people kung yung iba't ibang mga pananaw ay mananahimik, right? So I think that's sort of where what we want to do now. Na parang how do we be active democratic citizens outside of politics? Kasi pangit naman kung parang either politiko ka na politics buong parang 24/7 yung iniisip mo, or botante ka na once every 3 years, once every 6 years mo lang iniisip. Baka there's a middle ground na we can be active, we can contribute to to nation building kahit wala tayo doon sa panunungkulan.
Saka your Lola Cory or Tita Cory for us is, siya yung simula nung after the presidency when she stepped down na, after her term was, Citizen Cory. And your Tito Pinoy also, di ba? After the, step down and Citizen Noy na ang tawag sa kanya. Ang ano ko ito, di ba? Ang tama ba ang tingin ko dito, Kiko, that what you're saying is parang, you don't have to be in politics to serve your nation. Parang ganun. Pero you don't have to be just a citizen to vote every 3 or 6 years, just to show your patriotism. So, ibig sabihin, yung pagiging citizen in itself, yung pagiging responsable mo, yung contribution mo in your own fields, ano man yan, yun ang after o natutunan nyo sa mga icons of democracy at sa buong Aquino family who were involved in politics. Kiko.
Well, it's two things po. Tama, yung contribution in our own field. And syempre, pag meron tayong nakikita na hindi maganda, that's being done in our name. So parang gobyerno natin, parang we as a people, kung sino man binoto natin, lahat ng ginagawa niya, it's being done in our name, di ba? So talagang tungkulin natin to, when they do things that we don't like, to speak up and to I mean to speak up, and if that's in kung kumukontra yun sa majority, it's our job to make our voices heard, di ba? So yun, so bukod sa pagiging bukod sa pagiging excellent sa anumang field natin, I think that side of Lola is also what inspires me now, no? Na talagang she made her voice, she really made her voice heard, right? No matter kung aligned man yun sa madla, or kung if it was contrary, kung ano yung sa tingin niya tama, yun yung sinasabi niya parati. So it's those two things. Yes, in our own field, but also in the broader sphere of politics, kahit na hindi ka politiko. Especially, again, I mean, social media has a lot of negatives, pero parang you can, if you see something, say something, diba? Parang yun pa rin yan.
Ako, last ako, Ina, kung meron ka pa.
Wala na, okay na. Go.
Ako, last na lang, Kiko. So, dapat ito ay, parang exam mo na ito. So, ikaw, Kiko, you're 31. Yan. Ano ba? Third generation ba o fourth generation Aquino? Yan. Ano ang present state of the nation natin ngayon? Anong tingin mo? Yan, sige. Ano ba ang estado sa punto de vista ng isang 3 dekada nang namumuhay dito sa Pilipinas? Yan. Ano ang estado natin ngayon? Gusto ko sa'yo makita gusto kong pulutin ang utak mo. Yan, sa mga kaidaran mo. Ano ba ang estado ng ating bansa ngayon? Yan, sige.
Alam mo, parang, I think, nung pumanaw yung tito ko, parang yung takeaway, so that's 2 years ago, tapos kalagitnaan ng lockdown, and parang yung takeaway ko lang talaga is, strange talaga yung Pilipinas, no? Parang it's parang the politics goes one way or another, parang ebbs and flows. Tsaka parang hindi, and then very strange yung, at least ako, yung experience nung pumanaw siya, na parang madalas pag meron kang mahal sa buhay na pumanaw, parang you have to do this very difficult task na mag-inform ka na our beloved ganito ganyan has passed away. Pero nung pumanaw yung tito ko, nakuha ko yung balita siguro 8 in the morning, and then parang 15 minutes later may nagte-text na sa akin na parang condolences. And parang yung reflection ko lang doon na in a way pangalawang beses na yun nangyari sa amin, since ito similar when Lola passed away. Pero parang very very strange feeling to na ito yung nangyari. And it's also very strange na parang like with Lola Cory, parang with Lola Cory, we didn't know na sobrang daming pupunta sa lamay niya, and yet sobrang daming lumabas. And then nung time ng Tito Noy ko, parang may kasama ko yung kapatid ko noon, and then out of the blue, hindi siya nagsabi or anything, pero yung thesis advisor ng kapatid ko, nandun siya pumila sa Ateneo despite the pandemic and everything. So parang the Philippines is, I mean, parang madidisappoint tayo minsan, but at the same time, parang masusurprise din tayo minsan. And yun, so it's a surprising country. It's a strange country. You never know what to expect from the Philippines. Kaya parang nakaka-frustrate minsan, pero mahal ko like parang it's a very easy country to love.
Okay. Sige, we'll leave it at that. For now, Kiko, I hope nakita mo yung aming intro, no? Yun ang aming ratatat na we prepared for you. So, punta na tayo sa
Kala mo,
ratatat. ay ratsyadang tanong, tapatan, at tarantahan. So, mabilis ang tanungan at sagutan lang siya, light and fun before we let you go. Okay?
Ito, totoo na. Kasi lagi namin sinasabi sa mga guests namin, feeling millennial kami. Pero tatanungin ka namin ng millennial question. Kapag tinanong ka namin ng millennial question na handa na ba you, kapag sumagot ka ng handa na me, doon na tayo magsisimula. Yan. Sige, Ina. Tarin na natin ang Executive Director ng Ninoy at Cory Aquino Foundation.
Deputy Executive Director. Okay,
sorry. Papunta na rin yan dyan. Okay. Kiko Aquino-Dee.
Handa
na ba you?
Handa na me.
Yan!
Ratatak! Ratsadang tanong, tapatan at tahan.
Okay, una ay pili nuts. Pipili
Yan.
ka lang ng isa sa aking mga sasabihin. Okay, una, pili nuts. Yellow or pink?
Yan.
Yellow.
Okay,
Yellow.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Alam mo.
Star Wars.
Yan.
Millennium Falcon or USS Enterprise?
Yan.
Millennium Falcon.
Nako,
Okay,
so.
Captain Kirk or Captain Picard? Tama ba? Sorry.
Ay, Picard kasi naabutan ko siya on TV.
Okay. Ito, The Simpsons or Family Guy?
Ayan.
Simpsons.
Simpsons,
Dragon Ball Z o Tekken?
Ay, ano yung pangalawa?
Tekken.
Dragon Ball Z. Pero ito yun Tekken sa video game, Dragon Ball Z.
Ayan, talaga, okay.
Talagang siya. Okay, go.
Apples to
Alam
oranges.
kong pangalawa, Mortal Kombat o Halo ba ito? Halo?
Halo.
Ay, Mortal Kombat. Pero,
Okay.
Pero ano, sige.
medyo video game nerd kasi. So parang medyo one sa shooter, the other sa fighting game. So medyo, mas Tekken or Mortal Kombat. Okay, sorry. Namigas pa ako.
Yeah. Okay.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Yan.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last for pili nuts, PlayStation o Xbox?
Ay, Xbox ngayon. Although,
Ngayon.
depende sa kung anong game lalabas. Medyo mercenary ako.
Okay.
Ako naman, charot na trululu, ha? Baka hindi pa pala nababanggit ito. Ang charot, ang ibig sabihin, hindi totoo. Ang trululu, totoo, okay? Okay, Kiko, charot ba o trululu? Striktong lola ba si Tita Cory? O si Lola Cory mo?
Charot.
Charot, okay. O, ito na. Ladies man ka rin ba tulad ni Lolo Ninoy?
Charot. On both counts. On both counts. Two
Okay,
statements yan.
sige.
Charot po.
Tulad ni Pinoy, mahilig ka rin mag-video games. Halatang halata kasi ano ka talaga eh. Mahilig ka rin ba mag-firing?
Charot. Ako to.
Charot.
Ako to sa baril.
Okay. Sige, wala. Si Pinoy ulit. Coke Zero din ba? Ang iyong love life.
True, lalo.
Ay, nako.
May mga clues dyan, di ba? Okay.
Buti nag-guess ka rito kasi ang nag-guess dito nakakahanap kagad ng love life. O yan, sige, hintayin natin yan. Sana
Ipasin na natin tong August and then
Sana malit itong sumpa ng iyong Tito Pinoy. Last question, papasa ka rin ba sa politika? Charot o trulalo?
Charot.
Charot, okay. Pero single po si Kiko. Single. Ladies, okay. Olivia, thank you.
Ratatak! Ratsadang tanong, tapatan at tahan.
Thank you, Kiko. Para doon sa mga curious, kaya ganun yung ratatat. Because Kiko is an avid gamer. Fantasy and sci-fi, nerd? Ano sabi mo kanina,
Nerd,
Kiko?
oo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
At
yun
ito
naman.
nga,
I hope you had fun.
At kanina habang nagkukwentuhan tayo, natatakot na akong tanungin ka doon sa Coke Zero eh. Nagkatotoo pala. So sana wala nang sumpa, no? Kiko, ano bang hinahanap mo mga qualities sa isang babae kung sakasakali?
Ay, ano pa standard answer ko doon? Parang,
Yan, sige.
mahirap ilarawan kasi you just know it when you see it.
Yan. Parang si Michael. Ganyan din si Michael.
Yeah. Ako, I saw it na and I met her and she's, parang biglang ganun.
Yeah.
Mahahanap mo rin yan. Mahahanap mo rin yan, Kiko. Ako, nararamdaman ko. You deserve to find love beloved, and loved. Yan. Wala ba tayong mga comments, Ina? Baka may mga babae dyan na nagsasabi na, Kiko, ano bang phone numbers mo?
Oy, sira. Okay, thank you very much, Kiko Aquino-Dee, ang Deputy Executive Director ng Ninoy and Cory Aquino Foundation.
And register po sa papalapit na concert sa August 11 ba ito? Tama ba ako, Kiko?
August 11
Sa
po,
concert.
gates open at 7 p.m. Tsaka the show itself 8 p.m. sa atin. So
Yeah.
medyo
Meron silang
dahil free
Facebook.
concert po siya, parang limitado lang po yung upuan. So if you're interested in joining,
Okay.
mag-email lang po doon, and then we'll just see Tito Noy's Facebook pages, and then yung registration information, and then kung may seats, we'll be in touch.
And you have a Facebook
Thank you
page
so
also, ha?
much.
Meron ka bang Facebook page, Kiko?
I have a Facebook page po, pero yung huling post ko ata last year. So medyo, I don't wanna.
Mahirapan ka makahanap ng pag-ibig. Mahirapan makahanap ng pag-ibig niyan pag sa hindi ka marinig. Okay? Sige na, Kiko. Salamat sa'yo.
Thank you.
We'll have you
so
next
much.
time, ha, Kiko. Thank you very much. Salamat.
Salamat po.
Okay, yan po. Si Michael yung tinanggal, oh. Ikaw talaga, CJ.
CJ, alam mo, kahapon ka pa. Kanina ka lang nag-send ng link. Ngayon, pinapasend mo sa akin yung
Kiko
koda.
Aquino-Dee.
Ang tagal ko nang sinend sa'yo yan, eh. Oo, ikaw talaga si CJ.
Okay, pamangkin
Bangenge
ko
ito si CJ,
ni
eh.
former Senator Noynoy. Okay, now let's go to our kuda of the day.
Ating koda, kumahabol ni CJ. Dahil si CJ ngayon ay bangenge. Oo.
Sabi niya
Ano na,
na
CJ?
daw eh. Okay, go. Okay.
Ano na, CJ, nangyari sa'yo? Okay,
Ulan.
titigil din ang ulan. Siyempre, kasi nag-uulan. Titigil din ang ulan. Sisikat din ang araw. Magpapatuloy ang ikot ng mundo at makakahanap ka rin ng taong mamahalin mo. Yan. Kapag bukas ang pintuan, bintana at puso.
Aba?
Oh.
Parang sinakto mo ito dun sa mga last
Sakto.
questions mo kay
Oh,
Kiko,
diba? Sabi sa'yo,
Okay, alam mo,
eh.
naalala ko, interesting fact is, kami ni Michael ay naging friendship noong kami ay nagko-cover pareho ni
Kay
former
Pinoy.
President Ninoy. Oo, that was 2010. Literally, start, no? 2010, 2011. So, medyo, mahigit isang dekada na po yun. Can you believe
At sabi
it?
ko kay Kiko kanina, wag kang dahil itong mga tanong ko about Coke Zero. Ako po, nagtatanong kay Pinoy dati niya nung nasa Palasyo. Ako po yung lagi nagtatanong. Naging Diet Coke. Tapos naging Coke Zero na. Talagang zero. Yan po ang sumpa ng kanyang presidency. Kiko, sana makahanap ka ng pag-ibig. Yan.
Ikaw talaga. Sige na, that's it for our episode this Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll see you
Tomorrow.
again. May isa pa po kaming isang episode tomorrow, still at 9 a.m. Abangan niyo po yan. Until then, ako si Ina Andolong.
Michael Fajatin po. Stay safe. Love, guys. Bye!
Handa
na ba you?
Handa na mi. Ano? Handa na mi.
Handa na mi.
BBM or Pacman?
Epal o bida-bida na miyembro ng gabinete.
Kung may susuportahan o i-endorso man si Pangulong Duterte sa pagkapangulo, anong letra kaya ang meron sa kanyang pangalan?
Cellphone.
Face mask. Alcohol.
May one and only.
Yan!
Ang aking mga kaibigan ngayon, mga millennial.
Maraming mga nega, gusto ko ipa-deport sa ibang planeta.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers.
Ang bandila ng Pilipinas sabay-sabay taas.
It will take a strong man. Alright! Pwede bang tumayo para ipakita kung anong suot mong pang-ibaba?
Basketball.
Pakita mo, dadamayan kita kasi naka-shorts na yun.
I was expecting harder questions like love life.
Ina and Michael, ito pinakakatakutan ko na programa.
Diba, it's always nice to see yung lighter side ng mga ini-interview natin.
It's been a wonderful experience tong pag-guest ko sa inyong show.
Ngayon lang ako nakaranas ng ganito.
Matanggal na stress.
Maraming salamat, lalo na sa natatat.
Ratata! Ratsadang tanong, tapatan at tarang, tahan.